Steelers-Bengals at Cincy. Steelers favored by 2.5. Over under 53. Both of them had nice wins in week 5. The Bengals had that home win against comeback win against Miami. Steelers blew out the Falcons. Pittsburgh, let's see, Morgan Burnett's still not going to be back, it sounds like. So Ben Roethlisberger said on Tuesday that, he hasn't been throwing well because of an elbow injury that's been bothering him for a while. And he said, I'm fine. All right, I guess. I don't know. I mean, he's been a little, I don't know if you and Ryan and I talked about a couple of weeks ago, that he just looks a little bit off. Like he's not his usual Big Ben self, that he just looks at there's something not quite right and he hasn't been as accurate. Maybe that's it. I mean, are you at all worried about the way he's playing? Just because if their defense is not that good, so if their offense isn't really humming on all cylinders, then it's a problem for them.
Well, I mean, you saw last week, it ended up pretty well for them, but earlier in the game, he was throwing terrible passes to Antonio Brown and missing him all over the place. So maybe there's some credence to that. But Roethlisberger is kind of a guy who can be injured and not 100%, and he's still going to beat you. I mean, he's shown that throughout his career. He's a guy like the consummate Roethlisberger plays. He's got 3 players draped all over him. He's limping around, and yet he still completes the pass. And that's just in a way, he's kind of like Aaron Rodgers that way, where those injuries don't really seem to affect him. So I don't know. If he says it, then okay. But I don't know how much that really hinders him. He's a Hall of Fame player. So.
Yeah. And he's a cyborg, so he's like the Terminator.
Yeah, he is. Yeah,
Remember that playoff game a couple of years ago? Like he literally was asking them to call plays where he didn't have to throw more than 15 yards downfield because his shoulder hurt too much, and he just went back out there anyway.
Yeah, no, he's great. I think he's a little underrated. I mean, throughout his career, he's a little underrated, I think. But against the Bengals this week, they're gonna have to be on point. The Bengals. I always try and find excuses for the Bengals not to be good or why I think they're not going to be good, but they just keep winning. And last week was really impressive against the Falcons. But they didn't play the Falcons last week. Who did they play last week?
Oh, sorry, the Bengals played the Dolphins, right? They played the Falcons week before.
Right. So they struggle a little bit against Miami, and then they come back and play well in the second half. The Cincinnati has proven to be a team that is good. I think the only thing that makes me wary of this game is that obviously an AFC North rivalry game, but the Bengals have lost 7 over the last 8 at home to Pittsburgh. That gives you a little bit of wariness around this game, but I still like the Bengals here.
All right. I like the Bengals too. I don't feel great about it, but I'll take the Bengals favored by 2.5. Okay.